I genuinely do believe that there's going to be I think it's going to be a bit. I do believe Tyson will win the fight. Of course, I'd say that because I'm in his corner, but I do believe he'll win the fight.
He knows he can hurt him now. So he's going to come and try and hurt him. You will not, as he keeps saying, you want to leave him alone. I would love Tyson to win, but right now, those odds are not looking great.
Usyk here, you ultimately, at some point, you end up losing it. That happened to Tyson in the first fight. I'm willing to bet that this focus that we're seeing from him now is a focus that he didn't have in the first.
The boxing world is buzzing with anticipation as Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury prepare for their highly anticipated rematch. The two heavyweights clashed in an electrifying bout earlier this year, with Usyk narrowly edging out Fury via a split decision. This time, Fury is competing for the combined WBC and WBO world titles, while Usyk has been forced to relinquish the IBF title. A victory over Usyk would be a defining moment in the British fighter's legacy, adding to his iconic wins, including his first world title triumph over Vladimir Klitschko and the thrilling trilogy with Deontay Wilder. Defeating the Ukrainian in the rematch would undoubtedly be the pinnacle of Fury's career. Promoter Frank Warren told Sky Sports that all the doubters and journalists now consider Usyk to be on par with legends like Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, and George Foreman.
We do expect him to win this rematch. I think he's bigger than Usyk, and that size advantage that he has, he, unlike most fighters, knows how to use that size, that reach, that speed. I think the way that the first half played itself out, I think the whole fight's going to go that way. A very focused and determined Fury is a quiet and relentless. He has so many things in his arsenal that makes him, for the sake of words, the dominator in this fight. He just has to dominate.
He stated, when Tyson beats him, no one can debate the fact that he's beaten the best of his generation, making him the best of his generation. Despite Usyk severely shaking Fury in the first round of their initial encounter, Fury remains unconcerned. He confidently told Sky Sports, "If he chucked that punch he hit me with maybe 100 times, it would have not done any damage, but that one time it did." The first bout was evenly matched, and Fury believes a small adjustment could lead to his victory in the rematch. He said, "I don't think that can be any better than where I was because I think it was probably one of the best performances that I've ever done in my life. Although it didn't get the result, I thought it was a very fantastic performance against one of my best opponents." He added, "Can I be any better? Can I do any better? I can be more focused and less clowning. And I think that's enough." This battle feels deeply personal for Tyson Fury. For the first time, he's up against someone he can't bully, someone who isn't giving him an inch. Fury now understands that everything hinges on his full arsenal, his skills, experience, and the remaining fight within him. It has to be enough because if it's not, this bout may end even quicker than the last one. Usyk now has a better gauge of Fury after experiencing his strength, speed, and pace. Reflecting on Anthony Joshua's strategy against Usyk in their second encounter, despite Joshua delivering a strong performance, Usyk was even more impressive. Expect a similar outcome here with Usyk having sized up Fury. Fury will likely try to overpower Usyk using his strength, size, and physicality. Exactly what he should have done from the start and exactly what he must do now. Tyson must ensure that alongside his boxing skills, he applies immediate pressure from the start. The longer the fight drags on, the greater the risk of him losing the ability to sustain that relentless pace and physical intensity against Usyk. On the other hand, Usyk's approach in the first fight was clear. He promised not to give Tyson any respite, forcing him to earn every moment, and that's exactly what he did. Usyk is fully aware that he now possesses the ability to hurt Fury. He knows he has the power, speed, and strategy to outmatch Fury, something Fury recognizes as well. This creates a real dilemma for Fury as he has never found himself in this position before as a professional fighter. Former professional boxer and boxing expert Johnny Nelson said, "I initially believed Fury's sharpness, intelligence, and size would be too much for Usyk in their first fight. However, Fury ended up overthinking things. Usyk stayed relentless, keeping him on edge and forcing him to fight from both the back foot and the front. Fury was attempting to outsmart and outbox him while also wanting to look nice. Being too smart means outsmarting yourself, but you can also be too smart. However, Usyk kept him on the defensive by being dependable and relentless." Nelson added, "He landed a few solid shots on Usyk and had him hurt, but Usyk refused to back down. He pressed forward, determined to challenge Tyson's resolve, thinking, 'I need to test his heart at that moment.' Tyson realized the fight had shifted when he felt the sting of Usyk's left hand and was momentarily rocked. He knew Usyk had found his opening. Usyk is a skilled finisher, and he was relentlessly attacking Fury. The referee, however, gave Fury an undeserved break as he should have allowed the fight to continue, either stopping it when necessary or letting Fury go down for a count.
I think that Fury will have to make some adjustments, and a piece of me thinks that it could be in the form of the way he made the adjustment against Wilder, where from the first to the second fight, he went from a boxer on the back foot to a physical guy on the front foot because he was so much bigger. I'm curious to see how that will play out against Usyk. I will say this though, Usyk is not going to go as quietly.